What up, snappers? It's Fizz. What's going on? Subscribe to my channel. I cover a whole range of topics, not just health. And if you have any requests, let me know. I take them. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below in the experience box. I would love to hear it. I'm a raw dude. I give raw info, and I like to raise awareness and bring truth. So I'm just gonna say in this video why the carnivore diet is not gonna heal you, and I'm gonna be straightforward. Because you're cooking the meat, it's never gonna heal you, and it never will. It's just gonna put your symptoms to the side. And I'm not being sarcastic about this, so though it is funny. And people think escaping to another diet is gonna help. Once you run into the problems, you're gonna have to solve them. And again, going to the carnivore diet, which stupid name anyway, really. Just cooking your meat in general is going to be really bad for you. I'm so over that. I'd recommend eating all your food raw, especially your meat. After you eat it raw, I don't understand how you could go back to wanting to cook. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, this is going to be a relatively short video, and I base everything off of feeling, and yeah, nothing with science. And I've actually started eating raw meat, and I have videos on it, and I'm not going to say it again and again about my experience of it. I'm just going to say a couple things. It was the best thing that I ever had, and I always felt like I had a hole in my stomach all my life. No matter what I ate, I could eat cooked chicken and then, 30 minutes later be starving. But once I ate raw meat, it was perfect, and I actually love it, and I don't see me ever going back. I mean, everything's subject to change and adapt, but there'd be no reason to, because I see what I was missing my whole entire life, my whole 24 years. I have a video on this. And then I saw that raw meat is life, and I'd rather have raw meat than anything in the world. And it is true. Whether you would like it or not, I mean, that's just my personal opinion and how I feel about it. But more discussion is why the carnivore diet is going to fail you, because you're still cooking your meat. If you wanted to get nutrition out of something, you would eat it raw. If you were trying to heal, you would eat it raw. Why would you cook something when you were trying to heal something? If you were trying to heal a wound on yourself, would you cook it before you freaking healed it? I mean, the whole goal is to extract something out of the food. And if you were to extract something out of the food, why would you torture it? Why would you heat it? Why would you ruin what you're trying to get? It's just like you got a diamond. I mean, it's hard to relate to this because it's food, and I don't want to say the nutrients, because we can talk about nutrients. I don't want to even get into the science, but let's just say you bought a brand new couch, but before you bought it, you fucking had a wrestling match on it, and you had dogs and a whole fucking zoo trample and stampede all of it, and they ripped it and tore it apart. That's what you're doing to your food. Like, why would you, if you want to heal, you would just eat it raw? Why would you take what you're trying to heal away from yourself? There's a mental problem. And it's so funny because I see very few people talk about it, but it's actually really funny, because then once you eat it, whether it's appetizing to you or not, you just lost your senses, for one. Two, you just developed some dogma or mental status. I mean, if you don't want to eat it, again, this is just for people that are doing the carnivore diet specifically. And like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, once you would eat it raw, just even a couple times, you would realize how it is life, and it is everything. I can't believe it took me so long to even get to it. Well, it's because it's like I felt like I was searching for this magic antidote my whole life. Like, I just never felt right. And you can say that's just for me and whatever, but I know what nutrition is now, and I know what good food is and what's in it, and what's what's amazing about it. And it's just spectacular, the whole experience. So my recommendation again would to eat it raw. I don't understand why you wouldn't, and if you did, you would experience it, and there'd be no reason to go back. I wouldn't cook meat ever again unless for some reason I absolutely had to, but at that point you would already have it in its raw state and you wouldn't need to freaking cook it. So I don't understand why you would do that, and it's just absolutely crazy. Like like, why would you destroy something that you would think that would heal you, but it just doesn't make sense. And I understand where freaking it's definitely not for flavor. A lot of brainwashing and a lot of this. Like, once you eat the raw meat, I felt my life complete to continue on this. And when I ate it, it was just like, I literally, like, this would be like the most amazing thing, and I could talk to everyone, but they would always downplay it because they can't even take how real it is. And it's that serious, and I'm not trying to make it more serious or real than it is, because I'm not a serious person. Life's a joke to me, but now it's even a bigger joke. And I realize why everybody's just pretty much insane. It's pretty much, I was gonna make a video on it, but I'll do it separate, I guess. But it's pretty much almost impossible to be depressed and have anxiety and stuff like that, even a whole boatload of stress or any negative feelings if you're eating raw meat. I don't understand how that could even occur. Of course, if you're healing and going through some stuff, yeah, and you haven't had nutrition, of course. But if you're, once you get up there and you start eating it and you're healthy again, you won't have problems, I guarantee it. And I just realized how insane people really are. A lot of them are. And it is crazy. I feel like, one, people obviously been keeping a secret to me like all my life, and it just feels amazing to eat it. It's just amazing. And like, this is so serious, but at the same time it's like a joke, because it's like I've been searching for all my life, and I have videos to go in a little bit more depth, I guess. I'm not really trying to go in depth about that and touch upon that, but I do, I guess, want to give some resort of an experience, or tell you why, because it is amazing. There's best thing that's ever happened to me. It really is, up until this point in my life, better than sex, better than drugs, better than alcohol, money. It really is. Like, once you eat raw meat, you won't even want to eat. You pretty much won't even want to do anything else. Like, life is complete. Yes, I did like a rainbow thing, and all matters when you eat raw meat. The carnivore diet, cooking meat, is just gonna push your symptoms to the side and prolong everything. And you might feel something, but if you eat it raw, you'll definitely know what you're missing. Thanks for tuning in, snappers. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel in the experience box below. Give me a thumbs up if you eat meat. Give me a thumbs down if you're on the vegan diet and realize you're starving and dying, and you got cavities, you got bloated, freaking got mental clarity, you felt like you were dying every fucking day of your life. I felt like I was sick all my life before veganism, and then I went on the vegan diet. But then it all came around, and I ate the raw meat. So I was sick my entire life, and this is no joke. And I'm not saying this to blow it out of proportion. I felt sick every day of my life, though I'm still healing. But I know what heals now. And since I ate the raw meat, everything clicked. Everything made sense. And I didn't feel sick anymore. Of course, I'm still healing from mercury fillings that I got, and of course malnutrition that I had, but I'm thankful for everything. that took me to get here. It sucks that it took this long. I don't have any regrets. It did suck super long. I had to go through a lot of painful shit, eat a lot of bullshit food, learn a lot of bullshit lessons. But I'm grateful. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.